depends. We like yourselves, we are a very geographically dispersed business. So I have as many stakeholders in the US as I do in Europe, despite my title and my kind of geographic focus. I think we've adapted very quickly. We've got very used to teams very quickly. I think there are a number of projects that I'm involved in when we would have been crisscrossing the globe, sitting in conference rooms for hours and hours on end to get things done. And now it's a lot more flexible. We're meeting people more easily using Microsoft Teams and other platforms, and actually getting things done a bit quicker because we're not waiting for a schedule of flights or people being exhausted to get over jet lag. I work very closely with my opposite number in the States. I see her on a screen way more often than I ever used to. And our team has been involved in a lot more kind of international transactions this year than before. And that has helped kind of pull people together. It's also helped to make people a little bit more human. You mentioned, kids screaming around in the background. We had a call where our CEO was talking to the business generally, and his dogs would not stop barking. We have had salespeople talking about their discussions with procurement in our customer organizations, who are normally fairly formal conversations. But when you've got a child sitting on your lap, or in my case, an 11-year-old who wants to meet everybody that I'm in a call with, everybody seems a little bit more human. You break down barriers, and actually it kind of brings you closer together. I think definitely, the working from home, the flexibility in terms of, are 9 to 5 hours relevant anymore? Certainly focusing on output, not hours worked, which I kind of have always done and always been judged on myself. I personally have a concern that if we open the office tomorrow, we would probably get back into some old habits fairly quickly. So I think we need to think structurally about what we do as a business to make sure that our employees understand that they can make changes to the ways that they work. As an example, I've already had more than one discussion with colleagues who are thinking about moving and want to take into account the fact that they might be further away from the office because they might be going in less. I certainly am intending to go into the office an awful lot less, but I think if the future is not sitting at a desk having meetings face to face all the time, then that flexibility is certainly something that we need to build into the way we work in the future. I would rather work from home more and go into the office occasionally when it's needed, when we need to have face-to-face time, because there'll always be a place for that. It's just using it a bit more sensibly rather than just as the default.